I know the question on everybody's mind. They want to know, are you going to be back on Dancing with the Stars?
It's a good question. It's on my mind. Like, I have no idea at this point. You know, last year was definitely a shock to not be back, but there was no love lost with the family at all. You know, I was there cheering them. I love them, and we'll do the same thing again this season if I'm not asked back. If they ask me, I will jump up and down. I might do the ugly cry. I'm not sure. You know, I missed my family. I missed dancing. I missed creating. I missed teaching. And I certainly wasn't ready to walk away from it last year. I've still got more in me. So if they give me a shot, I will be over the moon. But who knows? I don't know. No one's heard anything. I'm sure they've got so much going on with planning how they're even going to make this season work. And if anyone can do it, Dancing with the Stars can. But either way, I'm excited that another season is coming up and that dancing is still on television.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's so amazing that, you know, after coming off of the season when you won and then you weren't asked back. I mean, everybody was shocked. I mean, I was shocked,
Yes.
You know, everybody that was watching. I mean, but it's still so nice to hear that you have such a great, you know, great things to say about the show, because, you know, some people that would leave a bad taste in their mouth, but it doesn't seem like that to happen to you.
No, I think choosing to not put a negative cloud over my 9 beautiful years with the show, and choosing to not take one season's decision rip away all the good parts of the beautiful memories and connections and opportunity that it gave me. Like, I wouldn't be where I am without that show, without that opportunity, without them giving me that platform and light to shine. So I'm eternally grateful to them. They will always be family, and at the end of the day, it's business. Someone decided they didn't want this person and they wanted that person, and who knows what goes on in those rooms. It's definitely not personal. It's not an attack on me. It is, again, just business. So hopefully the business is different this season and they have me back, but we'll see.
I mean, they are changing things up. I mean, what was your reaction with Tom and Erin? I mean, another shocking thing that, I mean, we didn't see coming.
It was shocking. Like, I can't not say that. It was shocking. When I read Tom's tweet, I texted him straight away and was like, are you okay? Because he's a very good friend of mine. And because when you think Dancing with the Stars, you think Tom Bergeron, you think Erin, you know, you think of our hosts and the judges, I think, more so than you do anything else, because they've been there for so long and they keep the tone of the show and the rhythm of the show. So having it without Tom, I was like, how is this even going to work?
Right.
But I do think it's exciting that they're changing it up. It has been 28 seasons. You know, dancing is trying to figure out how to change things up and make it exciting for our fans without, you know, losing too much of what they love, but maybe giving them something they didn't know they wanted. Who knows what it takes to try and recreate a TV show? It's a monster of a show with a huge fan base. And I'm sure they don't take their decisions lightly when they do them. So I'm actually really, really excited to see Tyra out there. I think she's beautiful. I love what she's done before. I was definitely a fan of Next Top Model. I met her once when I was dancing with Niall DeMarco for Switch Up Week, and she was so kind and lovely. So hopefully, you know, it's going to be a beautiful mix. But I think, you know, my heart, I'm always going to miss Tom Bergeron and Erin out there on that stage.
Yeah. I mean, what did Tom say when you texted him?
He just said that he was okay, and then I actually thought it might have been his decision. You know, done it for so many times and time to retire, but he said it wasn't his decision, and that's when I was like, oh, snap! Like, this is wow. But he said he's okay, and that, again, you know, he had a beautiful time with the show, and it's been his 29 seasons. You know, it's a long time. But he was, you know, he's always going to miss it. Of course, there's a little bit of sadness there.
Of course. I mean, do you feel like the show needed to be switched up a little bit?
Well, I mean, I don't even know if it matters what I think. Like, it's difficult because I'm in it.
Yeah.
So when you're in it, you don't see maybe what's happening on the outside perspective, whereas the producing team and the execs, they're trying to look at it from a different perspective. They're doing census testing across the country and getting feedback from real people,
right, saying
things. And so maybe they got certain feedback where it led to them to believe that they had to change it up.
Sure.
You know, dancing hasn't pulled in the big, and it's still huge, do you know what I mean, in its numbers. But it's stayed in the same place for a couple of years. So maybe they're trying to figure out how to bring a few more of those millions that have gone over to The Voice back to Dancing with the Stars.
Gotta rock the boat a little bit, right?
Gotta rock the boat.